Today, we're going to be talking about an investment account that gives you 3 layers of tax savings, helps you pay for healthcare now, and builds wealth for the future. It's one of the most underrated investment tools in America, but it should be among your highest savings priority. It's your health savings account. The main reason this account stands out among all others is because it is the only account that is triple tax advantaged. That means you put money in before taxes, it grows tax-free, and when you spend it on qualified medical expenses, you don't pay any taxes at all. Let's talk about the first instant win. Every dollar you contribute lowers your taxable income. That's like getting an automatic discount on your healthcare costs. For example, if you're in the 24% tax bracket and you put in $4,000, you've just saved almost $1,000 in taxes right off the bat. That's money that stays in your pocket instead of going to the IRS. But here's where a lot of people miss out. You don't have to spend that money right away. Any money you put into your HSA is yours, and it doesn't go away at the end of the year. You can invest your HSA just like a 401k. Let's say you invest your contributions for 20 years. You could easily turn that into hundreds of thousands of tax-free dollars that can be used for medical expenses. This is an excellent tool for people who are considering an early retirement, because one of the biggest expenses is bridging that gap between losing your employer-sponsored health coverage and starting Medicare at the age of 65. And you might be thinking you don't want to have hundreds of thousands of dollars set aside specifically for healthcare, because what if you don't need that much? Well, the good news is once you hit age 65, your HSA becomes much more flexible on what you can spend it on. At 65, you can now use that money for anything, not just medical bills. The only caveat is you'll pay regular income tax on your distributions, but that's the same as a 401k, so it's not like you're being penalized. In this sense, that's like a backup retirement account if not used for medical expenses. For 2025, you can contribute up to $4,300 if you have individual coverage, or $8,550 if you have family coverage. And if you're 55 or older, you can add another $1,000 as a catch-up contribution. So if you are funding your HSA, here are a few tips from a financial advisor. First, use cash to cover medical bills now if you have the means, and let your HSA grow. The real power of an HSA comes from the tax-free growth. Second, save your receipts. You can reimburse yourself at any point in the future. This means if you end up needing to pull money out from your HSA in the future for something like a home remodel, as long as you're keeping track of your previous healthcare expenses, that total amount can be pulled out tax-free since it's technically a reimbursement. And lastly, make sure your HSA is invested. Oftentimes, your HSA contributions will sit in cash if you didn't take the time to set up an automatic investment strategy. This, of course, could result in you missing out on thousands of dollars of growth. If you're not yet contributing to an HSA, you're required to be covered by a high deductible health plan. So you may need to review your options during your next open enrollment before you get started. So if you want tax savings today, investment growth tomorrow, and healthcare security for life, the HSA is your secret weapon. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, and I hope to see you on the next one.